The Munich Security Conference's annual event. It typically focuses on global security issues. This year, the war in Ukraine and European defense spending were the main topics. However, US Vice President J.D. Vance shifted the focus during his speech.
The threat that I worry the most about vis-a-vis Europe is not Russia, it's not China, it's not any other external actor. And what I worry about is the threat from within, the retreat of Europe from some of its most fundamental values, values shared with the United States of America.
He did not address Ukraine or defense spending at all. Instead, he launched a strong critique of Washington's allies, including Britain. Vance's remarks were unexpected and controversial. He condemned misinformation and disinformation. He also spoke about the rights of free speech. His comments were met with silence from delegates. Even a joke about climate campaigner Greta Thunberg failed to elicit laughter. Many delegates found his speech poorly judged. A US commentator suggested that Vance's speech was intended for American audiences. It appears he aimed to resonate with domestic concerns. Despite the backlash, Vance did meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Their meeting was described as positive. Zelensky expressed the need for increased communication between Washington and Kyiv. He emphasized the importance of security guarantees for Ukraine. Zelensky stated that they want peace, but it must be real and secure. This marks Ukraine's ongoing struggle for stability. The situation remains tense as negotiations continue. US President Donald Trump has also weighed in on the matter. He suggested that peace with Russia must be on their terms. This raises concerns for Ukraine, as it may involve territorial concessions. Trump's defense secretary recently stated that restoring Ukraine's territory is not realistic. This statement has implications for Ukraine's negotiating position. Additionally, the prospect of Ukraine joining NATO seems dim. The US has ruled out sending troops to protect Ukraine's borders. This decision has disappointed many in Kyiv. It reflects a shift in US policy towards Ukraine. The atmosphere in Munich is tense. European leaders fear that Trump's approach could embolden Putin. They worry that a rushed peace deal may strengthen Russia's position. The delegates are preparing for a high-profile debate on Ukraine. This debate will likely address the implications of Vance's speech. The conference is a critical platform for discussing security in Europe. The stakes are high and the outcomes uncertain. In this way, Vance's speech has raised eyebrows. His remarks have sparked debate about US foreign policy. The situation in Ukraine remains precarious. The need for a cohesive response from Europe is more urgent than ever. As the conference continues, the focus will shift back to Ukraine. European leaders must navigate these complex dynamics. The potential for conflict remains real, and vigilance is essential. The world is watching how these discussions unfold. The implications of these decisions will resonate far beyond Munich.